Welcome to the Crystal Mermaid New Moon in Capricorn Crystal Tarot Reading. My name is Jessica. I am a mystic, intuitive lightworker, and holistic healer here to raise the galactic consciousness and nourish the galactic consciousness one stone at a time. Today's new moon in Capricorn Crystal Tarot Reading is focusing around the energy of the Capricorn moon. It's a very somber and serious moon, telling us it's time to make plans, put them into action, and let things take shape. Let that ship sail and get that show on the road. But make sure that you have a plan in mind, because the goat can come up from behind you and poke you with its horns, and it can also find the trash in something that appears only as treasure to you. So the energy is asking us to look at the duality while also looking at individuality. We have a new moon here, Pacific Standard Time, happening on the 16th of January 2018. Universal Time, it will be happening on the 17th of January. When we do the numerology for those two dates, we come up with the number 1 here on the Pacific coast, and we come up with the number 2 on the universal or the Greenwich median area. And what does this mean? We have this individual aspect of the number 1 of leadership and willpower and individuality, combining with the number 2, which is partnerships, duality, and coming together. 2 plus 1 equals 3. The stone that I've chosen vibrates to the number 3. So again, bringing in the unity and the collective consciousness. So all for one and one for all. Individuality with duality inside the individual. All right, our stone energy is that of the amber. Like I said, it vibrates to the number 3, and it's fossilized tree resin. So it's carrying with it ancient knowledge of that time and space in which it became a solidified stone. The amber is one that assists in self-healing. It helps to transmute negative energy into positive energy, and that really can be so much more absorbed by our body in a beneficial way. It emits within it sunny and bright feelings. So carrying it with you, holding it, or keeping it in a space where you want a sunny, bright, warm energy in that space. With that, it's also a wonderful purification stone, assisting in mind, body, and spirit purification, detoxification, through its ability to transmute the negative energy into positive energy. So it makes it a wonderful stone, assisting in detoxification, assisting in removing all the garbage from your energetic, your spiritual, your mind, and your physical body. And this time of year, people are making resolutions and whatnot to detox themselves. In our Refresh program, the Crystal Mermaid Refresh program, we're actually going to be talking about detoxification and removing toxins from your life, environmental, physical, mental, spiritual, how to keep your space clean. And one of those tools to keep your space clean energetically is this amber stone. So we're calling in that stimulation of the amber stone, the warmth. And it also has manifestation properties through inspiring you to be more living in your will. What is it that you want to do and that you need to do? And being honest about that, in the sense of, if you don't want to do something, be true to yourself in that regard. Don't do it. Don't do things that create stress in your life, because that creates more garbage. Negative energy, any of those things that make you tighten up and, let them go. It's time to release and let go. Push it into this amber stone right here. So, along with the purification properties, along those lines, it was used as a sacred firestone in fire ceremonies by Native Americans as well as Eastern Indians. So creating, bringing in that bright, that warmth, and also that fire energy. And it does associate with the sign Leo, as well as the sign of Aquarius. So we have a little bit, we have the water bearer, who's an air sign, Aquarius, mixing with the fire of the Leo in the stone that we call amber. So our amber energy is also assisting me and our spiritual guides that are here with us in pulling cards from the Tarot of Mermaids. So being that we have this 1, 2, 3 combination, hit right in the middle on that 2 and pulled 2 cards from the Tarot of Mermaids. I love this deck. It's an Italian deck, and it's centralized around the mermaid. So all of the conventional symbols that we use in tarot are replaced with oceanic and mermaid-based symbols. So first card pulled for this Crystal Mermaid new moon in Capricorn is the 6 of Wands, upright. The 6 of Wands is a messenger. It's a herald. It's a first among rivals. And it also is reminding us of equals. So leadership right now is a starting point. The new moon is a new beginning point. It is the freshness of a cycle. It is the beginning time of the moon cycle. It is renewal every single month. I have 28.4 days or so, something like that. It just is that new beginning. So where are you on your path? Are you starting something new? Because right now the energy is strong around creating a plan and being the first to get there. The early bird gets the worm in the case of Capricorn. So the next couple of weeks, this energy is that of being on time, being right there, making plans, seeing them through, and committing to what it is that you want in order to manifest it. It's the 6 of Wands. On the flip side, we have the second card for our reading is the Knight of Chalices upright. So while we have all this good heralding news coming from the 6 of Wands, we have the Knight of Chalices, which is reminding us that with great passion can come extreme turmoil, especially if we are unrealistic. One of the downfalls of the number 1 is that of self-centeredness or short-sightedness. So I think the energy of the number 1 is being called in with this Knight of Chalices because we can be very fickle. This card reminds us that we can be fickle, we can do things inconsistently, and we can do things on a whim. And in this energetic time and space that we're in with this Capricorn new moon, it's not the time for doing things on a whim. It's a time for having that plan and following through with it. But just remember sticking to the integrity of what it is that feels best for you and what you want and need to do truly in your heart of hearts. So overall, we have the energy of the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3. We also have the stone energy of amber, the very healing and absorbing positivity, bright and warm sunny energy of the amber, coming together with our 6 of Wands, which is our herald, bringing forth, the first among equals and rivals, remembering that you are an individual, but there are others out there who are also in their creative power. This is about creativity and not competition. Keep that in mind. That is a big, big, big message. Creativity, not competition for this new moon in Capricorn, but having a plan and sticking to it and sticking to your heart's truth. Thank you for joining me here on the Crystal Mermaid New Moon in Capricorn Crystal Tarot Reading for January 2018. Step into your light and let your colors shine bright. Aho.